Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for
Leading off
baseball
tonight
here
for
this
Oakland,
evening.
the second baseman, Jonathan
No
Villar.
balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1 pitch on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Yeller.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air down the right field line and foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Peraza leads off first with 1 away. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they will smartly make sure this stays foul, so he fails in his attempt there and becomes the second out of the inning.
Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The A's strand 1. And now the... With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And that misses for ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. At the plate, Nelson Cruz looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The 0-2 once more. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, he flubbed it.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready now. The pitch. Now that's popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Santana, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Zobrist, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Boston, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Left side. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. VR is up with it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's Javier Baez. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. 1 ball, no strikes the count. In there, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Two out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. In order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for the Athletic.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box, Jonathan VR. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to 3rd. VR, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On to first, and for the second time in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting it, the 3rd base
set and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman becomes out number 2 this inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 91.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Oakland.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Popped up.
The center fielder.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so it'll make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 strike.
2-1.
1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Fouled away. Zobrist is off at first with 2 away, and it's fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left. Striding in for Oakland, Eddie Rosario. A base hit in his first trip. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 16.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And that's in there for strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2. To third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter,
Matty,
number
that's
11.
a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runners on first with one down. Chop to third. Tough to get to. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 1-0. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Runners at the corners. 2 men out.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but into the box now, Jose Peraza. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Henniger is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down when you start going through that lineup.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His first homer so far in the series, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here's big Aaron Judd. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Judd.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Starling Marte. We'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And one gone. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
The first baseman, Cody.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter,
a drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been a...
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg.
Number 62.
So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More base. Standing in, Max Muncy. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And it bangs off the monster. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's set. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Henniger going back on it to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run homer for Domingo Santana, his second home run of the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
John Brebbia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
John Brebbia.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. The 0-2 once more. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. A tag for 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez, and there's out number 2. Christian Yelich will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Striding in, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career line with Doolittle, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Bregman at second with 2 down. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And Judge is off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-1 home is outside for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Two and two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he pops him up back behind second base. Peraza backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Striding. Will Harris answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Comes set with the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Cishek pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Riding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. And there's 1 down now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Digging in, Alex Bregman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Dahl, base runner at first with 1 out, and he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game